all blow. Let it all blow. Check, check, check. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sure Shannon Show. I'm dragging a little late. I won't be on here too long, maybe like an hour or so. So I just want to get on here, see if I can just give it a shot. Give it a shot. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let it all blow. Let it all. Mm-mm. Let it all. 1, 2, 1, 2. So hope everybody's doing all right. I'm a little late, but I don't plan on being on here too long. I just want to get on here maybe just a little bit. Let it all. Let it all. Let it all blow. Bump, bump, bump. Hey, hello, Mama. Hey, how you doing, Mama? Mama speaking. Yeah, I got off not too long, but I figured I'd just try to get on here a little bit. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. 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 It's cold out there too. Mm-hmm. Hey, Swishy, how you doing? How you doing today? Let it out. Swishy. I think I said it right. It's swishy. Let it out. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's cold here. Yeah, I bet it is. It say it's the temperature is says 24 degrees. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm playing a guitar. Okay, good deal. Yeah, you said it right. Okay. All right, Swishy. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it say 24. That's Oh yeah, plus the wind is blowing out there too. It snowed earlier some, but it didn't stick or nothing. It melted, but the wind was blowing real hard. You can see the trees, everything, lights, Christmas lights out there blowing. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. But yeah, I can't believe how cold it is. That's too cold for me. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Under pressure. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's too cold. I ain't dealing with that. Uh-uh. Hey Zach, how you doing? I'm doing all right, and you? How's the weather your way? Mm-hmm. Under pressure. Uh-uh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let it all blow. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's super cold out there. Mom says 36 here and wind is high up. Wow. Yeah, the wind is up too. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, I can't believe I'm walking. So I'm walking to the car. So the wind is blowing on me. I figure I turn my back, and it seemed like the wind kicked up even higher on me because I turned my back from the, hitting me in the face and stuff. Yep. Well, it wears you out. Got to fight with that blowing wind. Not only cold, but blowing wind. Mm. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Zach. It's cold. Mm-mm-mm. Mhm. Yep. Mm. And watch the next week it'll turn around be in the 60s and 70s next week. I'm telling you, the weather here is crazy. It's like it could be cold, the next thing it's all warm a whole nother week. It feel like summertime. Mm, mm, mm. Later. Mm, mm, mm. But yeah, I done had enough of this week. Uh-huh. Cause my mom and dad. Oh, sorry to hear that, Zach. Say, yeah, sorry to hear that news. You also know this time of the year as well, holiday time, people lose their loved ones. Makes it a little harder during the holidays. Which is understandable. You know. Yep. Yep. Yeah, the holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas come around. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the holiday time is Thanksgiving and Christmas. Also, it's like the most enjoyable time of the year, but also like it could be the like most dangerous time too. Christmas time, the crime go up, stealing at the stores and stuff. More because more activity than normal, like at the malls, Walmart, or wherever. Just average place where it's busy. The most busiest during this time of the year. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something else. Yep. I still haven't pulled out the little tree yet. We got a little tree. I haven't pulled out the tree yet. I know. I think Gravy got his Christmas lights up already. I got to go over there and check them out and get some pictures as well. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Uh-huh. You ever eaten yet? Mm. They don't. They have. I see you said in the shelter. So, do they have like a time schedule when they eat? And nobody wants to adopt me. I'm just a kid. So they don't have like a time schedule or anything. I mean, for eat. I mean, the place you said the shelter. Do they have like a time schedule when for meals or whatever? We do, but I missed it. Sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let it all blow. Mm-mm. Oh, well, hopefully somebody come on adopt you, Zach. You know, things always work out. Things that you hopefully things will work out for you. I'm sure there are things that work out. Mm-hmm. Tell you what. Uh, 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 uh. Mm-hmm. Man, it's cold. I'm still trying to warm up. That cold weather, they call it the hawk. It's something else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Sorry to hear that, Zach. Yeah, man. Sorry to hear about that. Just gotta, just have to pray. You know what I mean? I know people say it all the time, but no, prayer does work. Praying to God. To actually help you through the difficult times. Prayer does work, man. Yeah, you do prayer help you get through it because there's nothing, as is true, there's nothing that God can't do that can help you through it anytime. He's always there with you, regardless whether you think he's there or not. He's always there, you know, no matter. He's always there. Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm, mm. He's gonna adopt you, but he never came back. Oh man, I'm sure the right ones come through. The right ones that come through, Zach. No, I can't say I have, Zach. And never. I can't. I guess I just been lucky. Been blessed enough to not be in that position. I mean, I see it all the time. Yeah, it's no easy thing. I see it all the time with the homeless. I see it all the time. People homeless on the streets all the time. You passing by. I see people out there that are homeless. Yeah, I do. I do feel bad for them. It's so cold outside. I mean, the weather and stuff, especially in the wintertime. Them like not just people, but also like animals, like cats out there. Dogs and cats that be on the street. I mean, the winter time, just in general, anybody out in cold, is not good. Like right. people. Yeah. I'm sure things will work out for you, Zach. Yeah, you just have to be patient. Things will work out, you know. Mm-hmm. Hey, NLB, NLB, Ethan, how you doing? I appreciate you coming on. Yeah, it was a last minute thing getting on here. Uh, you know, last minute thing getting on here. Yep, because normally my show I usually start at 7 o'clock, but working and stuff. Kind of schedule got a little conflict, but I still figure I try to still come through and do a little bit. So NLB Ethan said, "Hey man, I want to know if my football team doing any good." Oh, you're a Broncos fan? Okay, yeah, I'm a Broncos fan myself. I ain't check the stats, because usually when we get in here in the chat, me, Gravy, and Kim, she's a raggedy Chiefs fan. You know, somehow I think she just started becoming a Chiefs fan when they started winning with my homes. But I think I heard somebody at work say me the Broncos is doing all right. Let me see here. Broncos. Let's see here. Broncos schedule. No, I don't see the standings. Broncos standings. So the standings. So the Broncos are third in AFC West. Oh, they're 8-5. Of course, Chiefs 12-1. Hey, what's up, Max Charles? That's funny, man. That's funny. Mm-mm. So the Broncos are 8-5. Raiders 2-11. Oh, so we're in the same division with the Raiders. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Raiders ain't got a shot. Steelers are 10-3. 10-3. Chiefs are Buffalo Bills 10-3. Chiefs 12-1. Max says, of course, we're 12. Of course, but yeah, the Buffalo Bills beat you. Now y'all was saying you and Kim kept saying y'all gonna have a perfect season. Y'all gonna go undefeated. Well, they proved that wrong. The KFCs. Mm-hmm. Hey, NLB. Yeah, Max is a Chiefs fan, which is sad. A sad Chiefs fan. The Buffalo Bills beat y'all. Josh Allen took y'all down. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Josh Allen took y'all out. Yeah, Chiefs been real lucky this year. Like the referees scared to call, throw a flag on them. Mm-hmm. Well, well, who cares? Who cares about the Bills? Well, the Bills fans do. They care about the Bills. Actually, I like the Buffalo Bills myself. We still. I know you. It's 12-1. Nope. A loss is a loss. It's 12-1, not 13-0. Yeah, the Bills scuffed up your record, scratched it all up, left all kind of marks on it. Y'all thought y'all gonna walk away squeaky clean. I say the Bills can beat you again, make it 12-2. Too busy talking about us. I checked y'all status. Oh, remember, we played y'all, but we came to y'all territory. But y'all gotta come to Bronco country. Wait, hold on. Let me look. Yep. January 5th. Chiefs gotta come to Broncos country. Yep. That's right. Y'all, hey, Max, y'all won't have y'all referees with you. Yep. Yep. Chiefs at Broncos January 5th. TBD, to be determined for January 5th. Hey, what's up, Carter's Corner? We in here just discussing a little football. How the Chiefs got to come back to Broncos country. Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all got to bring it back to Denver. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, it was a good run. Oh, Broncos, we coming at you too. Hey, that was a close game. Y'all barely pulled that win off too against us. I think y'all barely won that game. Barely. Mm-hmm. That's too funny. Do what you want, ain't it funky? Oh, is that right? Oh, we will win. Mm-hmm. Won't you say it, say it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keep on. What you mean if y'all win? I like how you said if we win. You don't sound too confident there. I thought you this big Chiefs fan. If we win, mm-hmm. You don't sound too confident, Max. If we win, y'all out of here. But you said if we win, that's saying possibly you can lose, but you don't you make because the way you talking like y'all just ain't gonna lose no more games. You already said y'all undefeated, even though y'all lost one game. It's in the books. hmm it's like that same feeling with Duke. Coach K's last season with Duke. Carolina came in there and scuffed up his perfect season. I thought it was a beautiful thing. It was beautiful to watch Coach K go out without no perfect season because they almost had it, but Carolina scuffed it all up, scratched it all up. I thought it was great. hmm We don't need no books because I can spin the Broncos out of here. That's funny. hmm hmm Carter's corner, dude. Uh, say it, say it, say it, say it. Go Broncos. Mm-hmm. The KFCs. The KFCs. The KFCs. The KFCs. Boo. You booing. I'm telling y'all. Broncos didn't forget that game. How close that game with the Chiefs was. Don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years. Boo, like Carter Corner said. Wow. Mahomes. If Mahomes got injured, y'all wouldn't know what to do. And who's Mahomes? Who's Mahomes' backup? Do the Chiefs even have a backup quarterback? Zach said, "I don't have a favorite football team." I want. Do the Chiefs even have a backup quarterback? Oh, you do, Swisher. Who's your team, man? I need to look that up. See if the Chiefs got a backup quarterback. Because if Pretty Boy gets hurt, hey, it's over for y'all. If Mahomes gets hurt, one little thing, if he bend his little pinky or whatever, break his little fingernail, y'all out for the season. Because who gonna replace him? I don't think I ever seen y'all with a backup. Too busy. Mahomes don't really do much. Just hang out in the pocket, with his little coffee and his little chair. He got his little chair and coffee out while he's waiting in the pocket to throw the ball. Okay, who is it? Swishy. You got two. Yeah, come on, tell us. Come on, come on. You're not a Dolphins fan, are you? Come on. The Rams and the Chiefs. You're really a Chiefs fan? What is the fascination? Is it the colors, the red and the white, with the Chiefs, or what? I can't figure it out. Now I know half the time when more people are usually in here, they say it's because that's where they're from. So, which I get, support the local teams. Like I like the Tar Heels. All right, yeah. But still, man, what is it? Is it because they've been winning Super Bowls or what? So now, but hey, I would take the Detroit Lions if it came down to. I'd take the Detroit Lions over the Chiefs. You know that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I sure will. The Rams and the Chiefs. Yeah, I'll take. I sure will. Everybody's rooting. Hey, Detroit. I thought Detroit was gonna win it last year, but yeah, I thought Detroit. Oh, hey Kim, what's up? It's Miss Kim's Bling Bar. Yeah. Yeah. Why? Yeah, I'll be back in my. And look, there's a Chiefs fan right there, Miss Kim's blame bar. Oh yeah, we know why she joined. Became a Chiefs fan. Swishy says I was born and raised in Kansas City before I moved to the United States, not before to the United Kingdom. I was forced to go with my home team, my first ever game, and I went to was the Chiefs. Oh wow, I can understand that. You got your memories and stuff. What you mean Chiefs all day? Look at that. Finger red number one. What? And she didn't jump on the bandwagon until they started winning. Y'all know that. Hey, that's the only reason she a Chiefs fan. Look at her. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised she didn't paint her home, the inside wallpaper, the walls with Chiefs wallpaper. I'm surprised she hasn't done that yet since she's such a big Chiefs fan. I ain't never seen her with like no foam fingers or nothing. She ain't never been to a Chiefs game before. She ain't no true fan. She ain't been to no games. Go Chiefs! Yay! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. She talked, when I was talking big trash to Kim about so I hope the Chiefs will lose, and every time I kept saying it, they will win. But when the Buffalo Bills, because she's every time I say that her team kept end up winning games. But when I was rooting for the Bills, they shut that all down, Chiefs. The uniforms look too tight to me, It look like all their uniforms, whoever does their laundry, they put it on extra heat or whatever, make it shrink. It look like little kids' clothes, they shrink, like little toddlers' clothes, like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old clothes, somebody's little kid brother jersey. They clothes shrink. Switchy said, when I go to Los Angeles, people get mad saying you're not for the LA Rams. You have no taste, bro. If you're not going for the Rams, then why are you? And well, everybody has the right to pick who they want to, like me. I've been a Broncos fan since the 80s, John Elway. That's who I like, Everybody like who they like, And I know the people, they try to make you feel bad. They got all these rules. You should vote because you live in that town. You should root for the home team. And look, ain't no rules. I forget all that. You like who you like. You could be in another state and like another team just because the team's there. So what's that got to do with anything? I don't care one way or another. Hey, if you don't like it, there's the door. So I don't care about that. I like who I like, and that's all it is to it. Boom, Yeah, yeah. They try to shame you just because if you don't pick the local team, and some people get stuck on rules. If you're local, you supposed to go for the local team. No, I ain't supposed to do nothing. Last time I checked, there wasn't no law or rule in the book saying if you live in a town, you're supposed to root for the local. Now, what fun would that be? That's what football is. You're picking your team that you like, and you watch it TV. It's a sporting game. Sport, and people got their favorite teams, and it's no different from having your favorite artist. No different. Favorite team, favorite football team, basketball team, soccer team, favorite video game, favorite TV show. Same thing. Just because somebody, love one team, and like the Chiefs, just because some people get caught up in the. I get it, the team spirit. They love their team, diehard fans or whatever. But some people get like that. If you don't pick the same team, they don't. They start judging. Why he ain't picking the team? They look down on you. They with their nose high up in the air, like who he think he is because he's a fan. He's not with us on our team. So I don't care. Switchy said my first ever bar I went to was a sports bar, and then it got to yeah, that's the thing, man. Now keep in mind when I'm saying this stuff, it's all in fun, because that's the thing, with competitive, everybody wants to see their team win. It's all in fun, but it never won't ever get to that point where it's serious like that. Let me see here. Switchy said, I don't care if we win or not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. It's same thing like with video games. It's still a game, but we competitive. Because we strong. We feel strong for our team. We root for our team, like anything else. I still like the Lakers. I like the Lakers with Magic Johnson and Showtime Lakers. We have our favorite teams. So of course it'd be a little junk talking, trash talking, but that's all part of the game. But it's not where it's gonna get serious. Where I've seen it, or like people go to the games and they get carried away, even though it's just a game, but you start talking trash. I've seen it too when people get violent. It's just a game, man. As they say, at the end of the day, it's still a game, and it should never get to that point. I understand people are real competitive, but it's still a game. I mean, it ain't like the team putting money in my pocket to watch. I do it because it's fun. I want to, just showing your team spirit. Swishy said, I remember going to sports bars and getting someone got drunk and it was a fight. Yeah, that's how they do, man. And that's the thing too. That's the thing I don't like about sports bars. Now I'm sure there are bars, not all bars the same, but even at games, that's the thing too. The main thing at those concessions, they got food and the thing and alcohol. It's always the beer. It never fails. Because a lot of people consume so much alcohol now. Now some people can handle the alcohol better than others, but some do it more responsible than others. But some get so caught up in the game and they drink the alcohol to get into it. Then there's always one thing leads to another. It's like a snowball effect. People get into fights over a game of trash talk because they so filled with alcohol. And I tell you, I found out somebody would tell me at one of these games that they made over like $1 million over the last game that was somewhere, a football game. I was like, yeah, I'm sure that alcohol, because it's always like Budweiser or whatever, it's like the alcohol. But what if they did the games without the alcohol? That's a half of the time. There's a lot of people come there because of the alcohol. Alcohol and the trash talk. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, having fun, but just some people I've seen, they just can't handle it, because I've seen at games where people, they just had so much alcohol, and not only at a game, but like at a show, you seeing their buddy in the bathroom, they getting sick, they helping them. I was like, man, it's like, do these people not still haven't figured out their limit? They just still do it anyway, I think there's nothing wrong with having fun drinking alcohol, but you should not be responsible, know how much you can take and handle, because if you don't, you end up, getting sick or whatever, A lot of times at these bars, late night, and that's the thing when people go to the bars late at night and out on the road, a lot of drunk driving accidents always happen, because a lot of times some people be coming from the bar. And that's, that kind of thing, do it in like, drunk driving and stuff, And I was like in LA to somebody who went patted away. Heart drop. Oh, wow. And it was in LA. Oh, wow. Oh, passed away. My heart dropped. Okay. Yeah, man. That's the thing. I always wonder, is it always better? Like when they had those games, the sports games, go to the bar maybe during the daytime, then like versus is it better going to the bar at daytime than versus at nighttime, where maybe more people might come in and, consume more, or it could be more, coming in the evening, but maybe is it more people at night than it is at day because some people get off from work. Now, there's nothing wrong with the bar, but I'm saying like, some people come in there just relax, don't necessarily have to have alcohol, have water or tea or, soda or something, help them relax before they go home, because the food, a lot of bars have good food, good wings and burgers. So I'm gonna go there and have a dinner or for lunch. There's nothing wrong with that, but when the alcohol, when people, indulge in it, and some not responsible as others, that's where it gets dangerous. Dangerous drunk driving. Is always talking about. He's, Kim, cheers. Who wants tea? Hey, it's possible. Hey, I've got tea. That's right. Give me an unsweet tea. I sure do. I get it all day. A sweet tea, unsweet tea. Like we go to lunch. Like little bars are really cool. That for good for lunch. That's right. I get me a water all day. That's right. They fill it up. Water. That's right. I get water up in there. Water and tea. You know it. That's right. Who wants tea or water? You know it. That's right. And the bars, this one bar we go to for lunch, they had a maple bacon burger. It was really good. That maple bacon burger on the side, you can get like either chips, waffles, or coleslaw. I got the waffles last time, but this go around I got that coleslaw. Yeah, I'm saying a lot of bars have some good wings. I go for the food, like Buffalo Wild Wings. That's really nice. A place. Now I can say that's one place that I actually felt comfortable going to. Like when they have all those sport, it's like a little sports bar, but it's got a sports bar area and got regular food. But I like going there. It seems it's always under control. I've never seen it get out of control. All the times I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings, they got some good wings. Everything is good. Kim said, "Don't nobody want to hear about your your day." Now you see, and that's coming from a Chiefs fan. That's how Chiefs fans talk. They don't necessarily have to consume alcohol. It just comes out naturally that way. Don't nobody want to hear about your That's what the Chiefs feel like when they lose. They feel drunk. That's what happened. That's right. Unnatural. That's right. That's what the Chiefs felt like when they lost to the Buffalo Bills. They felt like they went to a bar and just got drunk, all the players, because they're not used to losing. They so caught up in winning, think they the best thing in town. So they went out to a little fake bar, a little straw bar, built, a little cheap bar, and got a little. The Chiefs drunk seltzer. That's what they seltzer's like alcohol to them. Seltzer. They put like a little olive in there or something, drop it in there, and they get like 5 rounds of seltzer water, and they go on home. We don't lose that, and no, it wasn't no mistake. Y'all just can't see. That's what I'm talking about. See, they lose one game, can't accept it. It's just I bet you really lost if they lost 2 games. Hey, Kim, the Chiefs got to come to Bronco country. That's right. Y'all got to come back to our hometown. That's right. And you ain't going to have your referees up in there in disguise. AFC West. So, it make me no difference. Hey, Broncos going to get you. Broncos going to give it to you. AFC West champions. That's what we are, the AFC champions. Yeah. But yeah, see? And Kim was talking about they gonna go undefeated and max. Gonna win every game. Oh, we just untouchable. We just can't be touched. Just Yeah, hey, I bet you won't beat us. Hey, Kim, I'll make a bet with you. I know. Hey, we'll make a side bet with you. That's right. We're gonna take your boys. We're gonna take your boys down. Hey, now who's the backup quarterback for Mahomes? If he, if he breaks a little nail, one of his little press on nails or something. Who's is that the only quarterback y'all got? You know, because Mahomes got that little thing going with his pinky out, and he drinks his drinks and just think he can't be touched. Say you are. Say you are. Say you are. Well, 12-1 is lovely. Yeah. Oh, get off it. You know that one is bothering you, and your record is scuffed. You can't have a clean, squeaky record. Nope. Can't say that about the Chiefs this season. Maybe next year, but find out my friends at work. One of them loved the Steelers. They married. One's a Steelers fans and one's a Chiefs fan. So I saw him today and said, I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I mean, I'm not Chiefs, the Steelers. The Steelers gonna put up that steel curtain, Kim. Y'all can't handle that steel curtain. Chiefs ain't got no answer for the steel curtain, do they? Mm-hmm. Do they? Do they? That's right. Chiefs ain't gonna handle it. Can't take it. And the Steelers got Russell Wilson. That's right. Now who's y'all backup quarterback? I'm gonna look it up for you. Oh, I know you was rooting for players. No, I'm rooting for the Steelers. And who's that little Chiefs look? Look, it knew I was looking for the backup quarterback. New Chiefs backup quarterback Carson Wentz discusses Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, his name, I don't even like his name. He don't sound too good at all. He just sits at home and drink hot tea and waiting, shivering and cold. Russell Wilson let to see him. Yeah, he can't. Because he wasn't working out with the Broncos, so he got traded and shipped him out to Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's a quarterback for the Steelers. You are ridiculous. No, I ain't ridiculous. Oh, yes, that's right. That game is on Christmas Day. The Chiefs and the Steelers on Christmas Day. Hey, Kim, the Steelers gonna give the Chiefs a nice little present for Christmas. That's right. They're gonna wrap it up real good. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's right. They're gonna give them the best present they ever had for the year. I can't wait. Mm-hmm. Yep. The Steelers gonna deliver it. Sure, yeah. It's gonna be right under their tree waiting for them when they get home. When they open up, it's gonna be a big L in there. That's right. That's right. The Mahomes gonna open up his present, gonna see a big L fall out. That's right. I mean, that's a shame they have any game on Christmas Day. Yeah, they supposed to play because they were talking about it at work, playing on Christmas. Chiefs and yep, Chiefs and Steelers Christmas Day. The game is at 1:00. So they want to get everybody time to open up their presents before the Chiefs opened up their big present, Oh, wait. The Chiefs? Oh, the Chiefs at the Steelers. Ooh, y'all gonna get it. Oh, and y'all at the Steelers house. Ooh, y'all ain't got a shot. Mm-mm. Yep. Y'all ain't got a shot, Kim. Yep, you sure don't. Yep, the game is at 1:00 too. I'm gonna record it so I can go back and laugh. I need something to laugh at on Christmas, uh-huh. Yep, I need something to laugh at. Make me some memes of. I'm gonna laugh real good on. Oh, I can't wait to laugh on Christmas. I can't wait to hear you cry. hmm Yeah, Kim gonna get tears for Christmas. That's what she gonna get. She said, drop the link. Yeah, Kim's gonna get tears for Christmas. That's what she gonna catch. She gonna get tears for Christmas. Here it come. Mm-hmm. There's the link. Okay. Well, there's the link. But yeah, Kim gonna get tears for Christmas. Disappointment, grief. hey, y'all. Here's how it's gonna be. The Chiefs gonna lose so bad. Kim gonna put one of those. She gonna. What's she gonna do? She gonna have to. I'm trying to think. They're gonna lose so bad, So when Kim do all her streams, she gonna have a little block over her, so you can't see her face from crying all the tears. How they do on the news, they put one of those little blocks of sensors on her face, on their face. That's what she gonna do. She gonna hide her face, shame, tears of shame for all that stuff she said over the football season to me and Max, all the Chief fans in here. That's right. Yep. I'll tell you, I don't know what that is, but that's still curtain coming up, and it ain't gonna get stopped. Mahomes don't have an answer for the steel curtain. I think don't Mahomes sport like a mohawk or something? Yeah, like one of them 80s hairdos, the mohawks. Yeah. Yeah, I think he does rock like a mohawk, Mahomes hairdo. Yep. Mahomes ain't gonna cut it. And that backup quarterback. So what would the Chief fans do if both quarterbacks are hurt, Mahomes and the other guy, the backup? Y'all gonna be in deep trouble. Y'all ain't winning no Super Bowl. Mahomes get hurt. That's right. Over again. The Chiefs lose again. The Chiefs lose again. Yes, they did. Dun dun. Yep. The Chiefs gonna have to go back and get Joe Montana. Dig way on back and get Joe Montana to help y'all win. Y'all wouldn't know what to do if the Chiefs don't make it to the Super Bowl. Y'all be so upset. I'm telling you, I can see Kim crying and Max and the rest of them, Swishy and everybody who Carter's corner. Man, y'all gonna be broken hearted for real, just wow. So I'm just trying to save y'all some pain right now. Just go ahead and hang it on up because it's over with. It's over. That's all, folks. Ibity. After the Chiefs lose to the Steelers, when they closing out, when the game and everything, announcers done talking, you see like a little circle like on Looney Tunes. It closes in, the little iris closes in, what it goes off. The Looney Tunes, you see Porky Pig pop out. Ibity. That's all, folks. Dun dun dun, and close. Dun dun dun. It's gonna be a heartbreak. It's gonna be a heartbreak. Oh, heartbreak. It's gonna be a heartbreak. So many broken Chief fans. They gonna get mad. I say half of the people who's Chiefs fans gonna convert to Detroit Lions fans. You're gonna become Detroit fans. Yeah, I bet you the second Mahomes get hurt, Kim either switch to be a Dallas Cowboys fan or she's going to be a Detroit Lions fan, one or the other. Or no, you know what? She might even go to Broncos. I think secretly she wants to be a Bronco fan, but she can't say it, because she would never hear the end of it for me if I found out she was actually wanting to be a Bronco fan. Mm-hmm. Cause them Broncos are something else. So I think Broncos have got 2 Super Bowls, and 2 of them with Elway Ever and Shannon Sharp from Club Shay Shay. I like him. And his brother Sterling Sharp is going to be eligible for the NBA, not NBA, the NFL Hall of Fame for next year. Oh, Devin Hester got inducted this year. He was like the cornerback, punt returner, kick returner for the Chicago Bears. He got inducted as a punt returner. I think so, Devin Hester. But he played cornerback, wide receiver, punt returner, I think kick returner. He did it all, it seemed like, on one team, Devin Hester. But yeah. The Chiefs ain't got nobody like Devin Hester. That'll never happen. And on top of that, I agree that Devin Hester should have been inducted. He's inducted. He got inducted, and he broke all the Deion Sanders records. That tell you something. Because Deion Sanders was the man. All the stuff he did, interception, and Devin Hester broke his records, and and punt returns. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh. Yeah, Gravy's always talking trash to me, if you can hear me. That's right, Gravy. Always dogging me about the Broncos. I think he want to be a Broncos fan. Or does he secretly like the Dallas Cowboys, America's favorite team? America's favorite team ain't doing too good this year. They record is like, boy, they in the pits. Let me see. Dallas, their record might be like 2 and something. I don't know. I know they ain't going. They should just hang it up, and just go ahead and start preparing. Getting ready for next season, prepping for fall, for fall camp or whatever. Yep, fall training, fall camp, summer camp. They should go ahead and just get ready for summer camp because they over with. And Jerry Jones ain't too happy. Jerry Jones, owner of the Cowboys. But I got to give it to Jerry Jones. I feel like Jerry Jones has invested more time, done it right. I mean, with the Cowboys than versus Irsay with the Colts. And I keep hearing, which I think is true, the GM, the general manager, has something to do with it. And maybe I wonder if the problem is with the GM, the general manager for the Colts, because I just don't see winning. I just don't see it, man. It's like I feel like Irsay, he's more focused on his rock band, his rock team, guitar team, his rock band than winning. Because it's like, I don't get it. They don't want to get all the right pieces they need to the puzzle to win. They just I feel like they just keep half-stepping it. So maybe next year, they'll make it. Boom, 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 boom. Same thing. In like another 10 years, same thing. We lost. We tried. We didn't really put the money out to get the right players, all the pieces we need. But we'll just keep playing cheapskate. Oh, man, I get tired of that, Now, somebody kind of clued me in. Now, maybe I think I say Mike makes sense. Because like 2010, 2011, I know they traded Peyton, I guess because he had that neck thing, injury. But I say if they would have kept him another season or two, I guarantee you they would have won him a Super Bowl. But now I found out more about Luck because Luck never got it. But I found out, I didn't know this, but Luck just wasn't getting the protection he needed. And so, which I can see, so he was always getting hurt because he just didn't have that line to protect him. So, which I can see. So, I guess that is smart because they thought Luck was going to be the next one to get him the Super Bowl. And, by him retiring like he did, the way he did, and when he retired a few years ago, I remember on the news, I can't see him getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. His dad was Oliver Luck. I think he was like the backup. He was like the quarterback, a backup quarterback to, I think, Warren Moon for the Houston Oilers. because the Houston Oilers are now, the Tennessee Titans. I think it should go. I think it should go back to Houston, the Houston Oilers. Because Warren Moon was the man for the quarterback for the Oilers. I know they did a throwback, a flashback, a closed, uniform, paying like homage to the Houston Oilers with the Tennessee Titans. They had like the old look, old colors and stuff, but that's crazy. And look at the Colts. The Colts moved from left town on a bus overnight or whatever from Baltimore and came to Indianapolis. Look at the Tennessee Titans. They left Houston to go to Tennessee. But I think they should have probably just stayed in Houston. Probably been better. I don't know, but somebody was breaking it down to me. We were talking over the weekend. I was saying, look at Archie Manning. As good of a talented quarterback he was, he could have won a Super Bowl, but he just didn't have the right people. And I was told back then, it's like once you sign a contract with a team, you really couldn't get out. It was really, I guess, really hard to trade. It's like once they got you, you basically like they own you and you belong to them. If they didn't really, I guess it wasn't like the way stuff is now, becoming free agency. And somebody clued me in. They were saying it wasn't no free agency back then. I was like, what? Are you serious? But it's like, it's crazy. But I think Archie could have won if he had the right people around him or on the team, because Archie was a bad quarterback. He came from Ole Miss, and his son Eli Manning went and broke out his records at Ole Miss, But yeah, I don't know. But Archie had two sons that both went to the Super Bowl one, so it's 4 rings in the family, Kim says I agree. Yep. But look at the Cowboys record. Look back in the 80s, late 70s, Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett. Then you had in the 80s. Who was there during the 80s? Well, I know late 80s, Michael Irvin them came along. Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith. That's when I started noticing the Cowboys. Well, I kind of remember seeing them in the 80s, but, Tony Dorsett was like a big name. I think Too Tall Jones played for the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken, But, man, it's like – and we brought up, somebody said, like with the super teams with the NBA, LeBron, kind of like the one who might have started that when he left Cleveland to go to Miami. Now, which I can see, you play with this team all these years and you feel like you're not getting nowhere. So you got to, because, and that's one thing, time is a valuable thing. And so the Cowgirls. Yeah. Kim said the Cowgirls. And that's the thing with time, I know fans get mad at the players, but the players had to think about themselves, Of course, they ain't thinking about their team, but they had to think about their lives, their career, and their family, what's the best move for them, Like with Deion Sanders when he left Jackson State University, he had to think about his family and stuff, I guess sometimes people don't realize they get so caught up, thinking about themselves, what he do for them. But you got to remember that he's just a human being like us. He got a family to support. So, he had to do what's best for him, Some people might not see it that way, or they see it, just don't like it. But, then he ain't sitting at home twiddling his thumbs, worrying about what people saying. No, he ain't got time for that. He got to go take care of business, He got to go do his thing, Because what good is that going to do him sitting at home worrying and twiddling and stuff? Oh, the people, worrying about picking. No, forget that. Look, he got to go do what he got to do. That's just that simple, which I understand, but some people are so caught up into it, And, we were talking about LeBron when he went to the, I remember the interview. He made an announcement. He said, I'm coming to Miami. And when he said that, everything in the news exploded. People outside burning a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, putting them on the grills and lighting them. And you see the parents with the little kids, they up there in tears. Now, I can understand it be upsetting, but, it's a business, basketball. That's like anything in basketball, football, hockey, soccer, track, all it's business, They have to do what's best for them, And it's like when they did it and the little kids out there crying, which I can understand their favorite player was at the team, which I understand, But I'm sure to get older they'll learn about that's the way it's a business. But yeah. But my thing is I was telling somebody, I get you mad at the player, but burning the jersey ain't gonna make no difference. You think LeBron really sitting at home worrying about that? People burning their jerseys because they got mad? Man, no. LeBron got his money. Hey, got his money when Nike got their money when them jerseys was so. You go ahead, burn all the jerseys you want. We got our money, so that's on you. And if you want another one, you have to go back and buy another one. That's more money in our pocket. Simple as that. It just made me laugh seeing that. Like they're really hurting somebody by burning the jerseys. And they put it on the internet. Like, oh, we're gonna burn your jerseys. This is how we feel about you. So LeBron just sitting at home crying, and crying to his wife. They go, man, y'all really think he's sitting at home worried about that? Man, LeBron at home, that got his money in his pocket in his bank. He's making the next move. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how it is. People, So I think from there, with LeBron going down to Miami with D Wade, Chris Bosh, all of them guys, and then I started seeing it catching on other teams. The next thing I know, Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant spent like 9 years with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Because originally they were the Seattle Supersonics. I won't say freshman year, his rookie year. And then they moved from Seattle to Oklahoma. And I thought that was just wrong. But it all basically boiled down to money because the guy who was the owner or whatever didn't want to do the renovations and stuff they needed to keep the place. So I think he sold them off and they moved to Oklahoma. So now I think with the NBA, I think they said they're going to bring every so many years they do expansion teams. So I think the Seattle Supersonics are coming back. They're going to bring them back to Seattle, which they should, which makes sense, And it's that same arena is still there, but it got upgraded a few years ago. So they got like the Kraken, which is a hockey team. The ladies WNBA still play the Seattle Storm or whatever. And now I'm just waiting on the Seattle Supersonics because people are still supporting. You see it on Instagram. These people are really rooting for them to come back, promoting, pushing it. They still sell jerseys, everything. Gary Payton, the gloves, Sean Kemp, the Rain Man. They still rooting. Yeah, and that's what you call dedicated diehard fans because they have not given up. They still rooting. I've seen it. Gary Payton said he's not going to retire his jersey not in Oklahoma. He gonna wait till he's still holding out to the Seattle Supersonics come back so he can get his jersey officially retired where he started his career, which makes sense because after he left Seattle he went to the Bucks and then he went down to Miami. He won in Miami. I think he played with LeBron. He won in Miami and he played with the Lakers. I think he won. I know he got a ring with Miami. I don't think he got a ring with the Lakers. But I know he played like a year or whatever. But yeah, Gary Payton, that's where most of his career, and when he was young, his prime and stuff, when he started out his career, he was killing him and Sean Kemp, the Rain Man, which I agree, I'd like to go back, I retire my jersey where I started at, because I love Seattle myself. Because if they come back, I will be rooting hard for Seattle. I always like the Seattle Supersonics, because I remember the matchup back in 96. They played the Bulls. That was a tough series to watch. Gary Payton and Michael Jordan guarding each other. That's what you call a series. You got all your money's worth. I think they ran it down to Game 6 or Game 7. It was hardcore too watching. And Gary Payton didn't back down either. He's a big trash talker. You hear a lot of people say Gary Payton's like one of the biggest trash talkers. Now Michael's a big trash talker too, So you got two, great athletes for their teams, icons for their teams just going at it. That's good basketball, I feel like that time frame of basketball is better than the stuff I'm seeing now. They weren't caught up trying to worry about super team. They were trying to win championship, win games. And of course, the money and stuff was there. Getting better contracts, but they weren't so focused on that they'd lost, sight of the what the game is all about. Having getting in there for the passion of basketball. Versus trying to get as much money they can and maybe sit out and not do the work. And that's the big difference. I kind of see it maybe with Steph Curry and LeBron, but them, that 96 team, that 96 series, that's what basketball should really look like. That's the way I remember it. That Michael Jordan, the Bulls, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Houston Rockets, David Robinson and Tim Duncan, the Seattle, the Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, all those like 90s teams and maybe early 2000 teams. In 80, of course, 80 teams, Magic Johnson and the Showtime Lakers. I was a Magic Johnson fan before Michael Jordan, Bulls, fan. Because, this thing when Michael came out, it's like they say all Michael could do was just dunk. He just dunk. That's all he do is just dunk, nothing else. But I think Michael had a good, well-rounded game, Number 23 from North Carolina. A lot of good players came out of Carolina. It was Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins, James Worthy. James Worthy went to the Lakers. Sam Perkins went. I don't know who Sam Perkins went to when he got drafted in the NBA. Because him and Michael, I think both Sam was a senior. Sam and James were seniors. Michael was I think either a freshman. I think a freshman or a sophomore. But Sam. What was that? Yeah, I think Sam and Michael. No. James and Sam were seniors. Michael was a freshman, I think. Yeah, Michael was a freshman. Michael left his junior year. Yeah. But yeah, so James Worthy, he won his senior year, and him and Michael, and Sam, they all won that 83 championship against Georgetown. And then James Worthy won with the Lakers with Magic. Michael, of course, with Bulls. But Sam Perkins never won with any team. He went to the championship with the Lakers with Magic, but in Seattle, he played. He got his shot at the title, but he didn't win. Look at J.R. Reed. He was a good Tar Heel player. Not Cherokee Parks. He played for Duke. Eric Montross, who was good. George Lynch. Of course, Vince Carter, one of my favorite players. Rasheed Wallace. Jerry Stackhouse. Oh, boy. What McCants. There was a lot of good players for Carolina, Lawrence Taylor played for Carolina Tar Heels, a football team. One of the greatest football players ever to play the game, Lawrence Taylor. Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of good players come from not just UNC, but the Virginia Cavaliers, Ralph Sampson, 7'4" center. Ralph Sampson, Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, that's right. Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler played for Houston College, Houston University, whatever it was. They were teammates. And it's funny how they end up being teammates with Clyde, got traded from the Portland Trailblazers to go to the Rockets. They end up teaming up again. And when Clyde teamed up with Hakeem, because I think they won with Houston in college, so they won on the NBA level as well. How cool is that? Your former college teammate, you go win a championship with him on the NBA level. You can't beat that. Look at Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson won with the New York Knicks. He won as a player. He's won as a player and as a coach. I think he won like 1 or 2 championships, I think, with the Knicks. That's the only time Knicks ever won championships was back in the 70s. The Knicks did not win in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and now they have not won no kind of NBA championship. I don't know. I'm sure it's disappointing to Spike. He goes after. Speaking of Spike Lee, he got inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame as a super fan. I say that's kind of cool, because Spike been a fan like over 30 years. So, as a fan, he's always out there. And when Michael and Scotty was out there, Reggie used to torment Spike, not torment, but taunt him. Like when the Pacers would come to the Knicks, Spike and Reggie be talking trash because Reggie would see Spike on the sideline. He would say something, they go at it. Mm-hmm. But you got to give Spike credit. He's a diehard Knicks fan, I don't get it. I don't think the Knicks ain't been the best since like the 90s with Patrick Ewing and my mom don't like him. John Starks. Those Knicks were dirty. John Starks, he was like the dirtiest one. I didn't like Anthony Mason either. I didn't like Xavier McDaniels. I didn't like Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley was a Bulls player before he got traded to the Knicks. So Charles Oakley played with Scottie Pippen. I think he played with Michael too before he went to the Knicks. I don't know what happened to Charles Oakley, but Charles Oakley is dirty too. Mm-hmm. Charles Smith played for the Knicks, but I don't think he wasn't dirty like the other Knicks. But that Anthony Mason, Xavier McDaniels, John Starks. Now Patrick, I guess, would get rubbed, but he wasn't like them other ones. I like Patrick Ewing better than the rest of them on that team. Now Mark Jackson played with the Knicks. He wasn't really dirty. He wasn't a dirty player. Mark Jackson, Hubie Davis, who's a former Tar Heel, played for the Knicks. Who else? But I think Randolph Childress played for the Knicks because he was a former player, Wake Forest player. Randolph Childress set that record for like back in '95. But I think for like the most 3-pointers in a college game. I remember that was big news like back in '95. Randolph Childress, real good. Cause I remember we went to the park playing basketball, and I just remember kept hearing about Randolph Childress. Randolph Childress. He set a record. I even went back and looked at some highlights a few months ago, and from that memory from back in '95, just to see. I checked it out. It was crazy. I think he does something with the coaching or something with the school department basketball. Randolph Childress with Wake Forest, because I actually thought the school Wake Forest, the name Wake Forest was in Wake Forest in North Carolina, but Wake Forest University is in Winston-Salem. Yeah. Well, yeah. I tell you what, though, basketball. I can go back. I can watch even old games from the '60s or '70s. Like some of the best Knicks players was, I think, Earl the Pearl Monroe, who played for the Knicks like back in the '70s. I think Walt Frazier played for the Knicks too. Walt Frazier had them long sideburns, I think a lot of players were cooler back then. They had those afros, the sideburns. Look at Dr. J. I like Dr. J when he played for it was the New Jersey. Then he got traded to the Sixers. Dr. J had that big afro with the sideburns, the big goatee, his hair flying in the wind when he was dunking, I like Dr. J. Well, actually, his nickname is the Doctor, but I know it was a thing where the guy was saying, because it was Rutgers in New York. There's a famous part where a lot of famous players went and played. They never played in the NBA, but they were really great, down at the park. They could have been NBA players. And Dr. J was down there one day, and they started rooting for him. Somebody just started saying Dr. J. Then it caught on. So people started saying Dr. J because his name really. Because if you hear the announcer in the 76ers game, he would say Julius the Dr. Irvin, you know, he doesn't say Dr. J, but here Dr. J. So that's where Dr. Dre, the rapper, he got his name from. He was like the Dr. J, so it was like Dr. Dre. So his name Andre, so it was like Dr. J, Dr. Dre. So that's how Dr. Dre came about with his name as well. Dr. Dre, Dr. J, but Dr. J is the man. Mm-hmm. Dr. J won in the ABA, and he also won in the NBA. Because people were saying the ABA don't. They were saying the ABA really don't count. I guess maybe like anybody could have won a championship in the ABA. Probably could, but when he got to the NBA, that's when I guess they really maybe seemed like they gave him more credit because he won in the NBA, where it was harder to get a championship. He pulled it off, and I tell you, I don't know what it is, but the timing with Charles Barkley, he shows up like a season too late. Like the season right before he came, they won the 76ers. And like the season right before Charles Barkley came, before he got traded to the Rockets, he came one season too late. And they had won just like, I think, 94, 95 championship because he got traded. He went from the Sixers to the Phoenix Suns. He got to play for the title against Michael and the Bulls, but he lost. I know he said, I think he said in the paper, God told him he wanted him to win the NBA championship. Now, that was a good series, the Bulls and the Phoenix Suns. Dan Marley with all those three-pointers, Kevin Johnson. That was a really good series. And then Charles Barkley went to the Houston Rockets. Then I'm not sure, did he play for anybody else after the Rockets or not? I don't know. He might have retired or quit. Then I know because he was also doing like TNT sports commentator as well, him, Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith was another former Tar Heel. He played for the Rockets. He played for the I think he played for the first, the Sacramento Kings. And then he won with the Rockets 94, 95. That's when Michael wasn't there. Michael retired, and the thing dealing with his dad, I remember that hearing that news about Michael's dad. We was at Woolworths coming out, and I was hearing the news about Michael Jordan's dad, all that stuff that happened. And then next thing you know, Michael said he's retiring, he retired. He ended up playing for like the Cats. I can't remember, like the Cats or something. It was a baseball team in North Carolina. Then when he came back, they made that announcement Michael was coming back. He came back like in the spring of 95 as number 45. And of course, David Stern said he fined him because he didn't get permission to change his jersey number. So those would be rare jerseys to find at number 45. I'm sure they have some value to it, the number 45 jersey, But it's like when Michael came back, because they started seeing Michael showing back up at the practice courts, the media was everywhere, like speculating that Michael's coming back, getting hints. They saw him working out and stuff. And the Bulls ended up losing to the to the Orlando Magic with Shaq. That was because Michael was a little rusty. He wasn't back in full swing. But when he came back for some in basketball camp, Michael was ready to go, and that's when they end up getting their next run of three-peat for 3 titles. They beat Seattle 96, then the Jazz 97 and 98, with Karl Malone. I like John Stockton, but I never really cared for Karl Malone, I don't know, it seemed like Karl Malone was a little dirty, always throwing his elbows, hitting people in the head. I know he was a power forward and rebounder, but man, I think he was dirty, kind of dirty like some of the Knicks, Anthony Mason and Charles Oakley, But now, if you try to do any of that stuff, the slice little touch or whatever, you get a tech or whatever. It don't take much now, to get a tech or kicked out of the game or whatever. Yeah. No. Boom, boom, boom. No. Never. Yep. State of form of fashion. But yeah, to me, sports was just a lot better. I even watched hockey games back then. I sure did. I remember watching like the LA Kings, Wayne Gretzky, all that stuff. I really enjoyed it. I thought, yeah, the sports. I mean, because I never really been drawn into sports when I saw Wayne Gretzky play for the LA Kings or whatever, I was drawn into hockey. Mm-hmm. No, no, no. You can't miss something that you never heard. I guess I'm gonna get off of here soon. I'm starting to slow down. Slow down. I can't take the heat. Slow down. Boy, it's been a long week. I'm telling you, that wind just that wind don't care how hard, how wrapped up you are. It'll find a way to get through there and still get to you. I don't care how many layers it seems like you got on. I like how my mom said when she came and visited how the wind was disrespecting her clothes. you know? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, hey, what's up, Kim? Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello, Kim.
How's it going?
All right. I'm doing all right.
Woo! This has been such a busy week and it's still going.
Yeah.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was trying to help somebody with StreamYard and
Mm-hmm.
Restream and they just couldn't do what they wanted to do on either. So I finally tried
Mm-hmm.
had them try EV Mux and then that works for them. So
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna do. We're
Yeah.
doing a a marathon tomorrow. And it's gonna
Okay.
be me and one other gentleman that's gonna do the paparazzi sales because we did the 12 days of Christmas challenge.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired. I got one more to do tonight, and
Yeah.
I should have been had it done. Oh,
Yeah.
everything just kept coming. Everything just kept coming. So
Mm-hmm.
now I got that, and then I got the marathon tomorrow.
Okay.
I went out to a a senior home a couple of days ago to see if I could get on the schedule, and they let me sell something while I was there.
Okay. That's good. Yeah.
I walked away with $80, so I was
Yeah. That's
yeah.
good. Yeah, it's good for business. Every bit of help. It all adds up.
When we get ready to do, I told her that I would come in like the first week in February because I got a lot of Valentine's Day jewelry that I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
hmm So I can move it for new inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah. hmm So yeah, All is well with that.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. Today is the 11th, almost the 12th.
Yeah.
So my birthday is next Friday, so I'm ready for that. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a live or not. I'm not sure because I want to go and enjoy myself. I want to go out to
Yeah.
dinner.
I don't blame you.
But I haven't done bingo in a long time. Oh, Shannon, I found another guy that does bingo. Let me tell you how he does it. Um, he has everybody pick five numbers,
Yeah.
and you can't pick the same five numbers. Yeah, it's got to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, excuse me. And then he has an automated system cut off the numbers real fast.
Yeah.
And so if your five numbers call, then it's up to you to holler bingo, or type it in the chat rather.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool, it makes it like my system, I can have it where it called the numbers off,
Hmm.
but I kind of like doing it myself. And and you had bingo cards,
Yeah.
but this one, it's kind of like Lotto where you choose your own number,
Mm. Okay.
and you could either keep both people keep those numbers, or they can change up.
Yeah.
But when you call bingo, they say, okay, they pull your name up, and they see what your numbers are, and then
Yeah.
they see if it's a good bingo.
Okay.
So that's not bad. That's not bad. I think I might want to do maybe name that tune, you know, or
Yeah.
because I figure if I play the first or the most known segment of the music, people
Yeah.
should be able to name it real quick. Like say if I'm gonna do Baby You a Star. Oh, might not know it now.
Hmm.
You know, maybe if I played the first part of it, dun, 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 I feel like people should be able to get the name in.
Yeah. I will die for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I see I'm not gonna have enough time to deal with trying to come up with these different sound effects. So originally that's what I wanted to
Yeah. I might not know it now. I might not know it now. Yep. Prince. Prince would be a good one. But yes, whatever you can think of, the music and the lines, I know
do.
like how Rooster does it, always picking
Yeah.
good ones.
You the Friday too, Shannon. I was the only one up there with him doing the music.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Mhm. I had a good time. I answered the first question, and he's like, "Oh, Miss Kim is on the board." And then I decided, because nobody else came to sing to help him, I
Yeah.
decided to go on up there.
I would.
So I had to come up with all this music, and
Uh-oh.
it's kind of tough when you do it because
Mhm.
you have to keep on coming up with something, and like,
Oh,
have a
wow.
list.
Hmm. Oh, and songs. Oh, I can
Yeah,
literally run.
because see, Rooster is excuse me, Big Rooster is a DJ, so he's got tons and tons of music.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, he had
Mhm.
tons of tons. Yeah, that'd be fun. Going up there,
Mhm.
having a big list. I can just go on and on and on with songs. A list. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yep. Rooster.
But he had one that he I could believe I couldn't get his name. How did this happen? Okay, one of my favorites is this song by Tyrese,
Yeah.
and I heard the person, I think it was him, and he sung the song. He was like, "I want you to be my," and I was like, and I couldn't say the name, Shannon. I couldn't say the name, so I put in there, "Oh, yeah, dude."
Tyrese, sweet lady. That came out in '99. I remember that summer '99. Yeah, Tyrese. That was a good
Yeah,
album.
I loved him with what you call it?
Mia,
I forget her name. I
Maya.
always thought she was cute.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
she
really
was.
did. I said, now she's a cute girl. She really is.
She was on in the
Sweet,
house with Debbie Allen.
sweet, sweet love. Yeah, and I could see him, and I'm like, What I always talk about him, I'm like, yeah, you know, Tyrese, da 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 da, and Tyrese, da da da. When I'm talking with you and other people, you know, about music, and then when they played it, I was like, blank, draw the blank, girl. And I put it in there first too. And Big Lucy say, Miss Kim, you got it, you know who it is, but you got to put the name in. Like,
Sweet lady.
you know, try to think, like, and so what I try to do is I throw them off because a lot of them are used to the 90s and the 2000s. So
Yeah,
I bring 80s in there, Shannon.
right.
And, you know, and sometimes there's certain people that they love it when I do it because they're older and so they got that 80s.
Yeah.
Like one time I just did I think I did never learn to swim, can't catch the rhythm of the stroke.
Oh yeah, Aqua Boogie Parliament. Yeah. Yeah,
And
sure.
so when I do it, Bruce to be back there, yeah, he be jamming like, oh, you
Never
yeah.
learned to swim. Aqua Boogie.
And then sometimes I bring something from the 90s. I
Yeah.
hardly ever do anything from the 2000s or you know, I heard a little kid say something that was jacked up, Shannon. He said, no, it was a little girl. She said on the video, she said,
Mm-hmm.
uh, y'all was born in the 1900s. It made it sound like it was,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like how they said about medieval times, like the 1800s. Y'all was born in the 1900s. I'm like, dang, that's cute. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like what decade was you born in? Like, little girl,
Decade.
what century were you born in?
Ooh, sound like fighting words to me.
Uh,
What century? Mm, mm,
oh,
mm.
good.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, you about ready to go, aren't you? 'Cause I know I was busy. I was trying to get back out, back and forth anyhow.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here because I'm slowing down. It's been I got off late. I didn't start on time. But just yeah, this week is almost over with. And then I slow down some because man, I need a little breather here somewhere. Yeah,
They've been working, yeah.
yeah, it was getting it
I
in.
bet you when you get to sleep, you sleep hard. Cause I'm like, man, I know you work hard.
Yeah, me and Patrick, it was a big day today working PRI stuff, professional race industry. They bring all those race cars and drag cars and you know performance engines like engine parts. You have like some companies deal with engines, parts, all kind of stuff.
Don't
So
they
they
call those isn't that is it same as Formula One or something?
same as what now?
Formula One race cars or something like that.
Yep. I think I've seen some F1 race cars. It's the race car industry, so they bring all kind of drag race F1 cars, anything They have like see some cars. More they have motorcycles set up. It's a wide variety of stuff. And dealing with the race industry. You see gas station companies like Sunoco. Saw Sunoco today. So Sunoco was a big deal coming through. Sunoco gas. I talked to the guy about that. Could I was talking about? I told him I love Sunoco gas. I always get the 93. Now I think somehow,
93 octane.
yep. I asked him
Well,
about
you
90.
have a performance vehicle, so you need that, don't
Yeah, I was asking. I brought up. I just threw it out there about 94 octane. He said, "Yeah, it's coming soon to a lot of cities. 94." and then
Mm,
and then
mm,
and I was looking at the display, for the race car, the race fuel. It said 100 octane or 99 octane on there, and
mm.
I kind of threw it at the guy. I said, "Could I put that in my car? 99 or 100?" He said he was asking what kind of Mustang. I was explaining to him. I told him everything because I know years ago back home with a Mustang, somebody said they put in their car. Somebody said they put like 99 in there, and they said the car wouldn't start and it had to be towed away. So I was like, no, maybe it hurt.
Oh,
But nah, the guy, I said, I take his word because he's had Mustangs. He's worked with Sunoco, so he's one of the representatives. So I think he would have to know something. He said it'll be fine. He did it. He said he's put race fuel that put up to like 100 octane in his car. He said he did it for like a day, but not something you do every day. Because he said it was like $10 a gallon. I
mm, mm.
said, ooh, my knees got ooh, okay. But of course, the car run a lot better, less spark knocking and stuff. But yeah, I could have sworn years ago I saw 94 at a pump somewhere. I used to get Sunoco all the time. That's the main gas I get. If I wouldn't get Sunoco, I would get Texaco or Chevron, because those burn. I'm telling you, I'll be hitting that gas pedal with the Mustang, that Chevron. I mean, I come at it. I really tested it. If that Chevron burns long. Chevron and Texaco were like the main gases. I would mess with BP some. I like Shell gas too, but Chevron and Texaco will burn the longest, and Sunoco burns real good because that's the official gas for the for NASCAR. It's Sunoco. I love Sunoco gas. Yep.
Mm, mm.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, I love Sunoco gas, but yeah, Sunoco is really good. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
All right, Shannon. Well, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I gotta finish something.
all right.
But glad I was able to hang out with you for a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Mm-mm.
Oh, problem. Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here because I done. Yeah, I gotta turn on in because my body said it's had enough for the day. I better go
Your
while
body's telling you yes, but your body's telling you no, and your mind agrees. It's all right. You got work tomorrow?
Yep.
Oh,
Hmm.
shoot. Get off of this thing,
Yeah.
man. This is for the birds. Get off of there so you can get your rest together. All right,
Yeah.
man. You take
All
care.
right.
I'll
Yeah.
holler at you.
Yeah. Be safe.
Okay, and tell Mrs. Oh, there she is.
All right, Mama.
Ah,
All right, Mama. Yeah. I love you, Mama. So good night. I'll call you tomorrow. Yeah. So, Mom, close out.
and you know what? I love you too with the love of the Lord. Okay, we are sisters and brothers in Christ. So how
Right.
about that?
Yeah, that's cool. Same here. That's right.
Yeah. I wish my mom was still with me. I should. It's a blessing that you got your mom, Shannon. It is such a blessing. Oh, God bless you. God bless you. Cause it ain't nothing I wouldn't have did to have my mother still here.
Right.
Except denounce God, but anything else
Right.
they could have had. They could have had. But my
Right.
mom got sick and she got real sick and they couldn't help her. And
Right.
oh man, I hated that. It's been quite a while now, but I used to
Hmm.
couldn't talk about my mom without crying. So
Right.
it's a blessing, and I'm glad that you still have your mom. And I'm so glad, Miss Shelby, that you're still with us. In the name of Jesus, Amen.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And I remember when your grandma passed, and I know that was rough on you. I know it. It's oh boy.
Yeah, I still think
Yeah.
about, and that's the thing too.
I,
I got her home movies and stuff. I got to do something with it. I got I got like over 20 years of pictures and stuff. It's like I got so
maybe
many.
you can do it for the holidays, Shannon. Are you gonna take any days off?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something when I get some free time when my hands ain't tied up while I work. Yeah, yeah, work is getting in my way. Mhm. I
Yeah,
got
and make sure you go visit your parents, cause man,
that.
it's it's terrible if something happened and we always put things aside. I'll tell you a story and then I'm getting out of here. But my little boy was little and my mother wanted to go take him on a Disney cruise.
Yeah,
And I said, Ma, I said, we can't do that. I can't take him out of school for that. And she said, why not? It's just a couple of days. He'll catch up. And I said,
right,
no, that's not a good idea. I don't want to hear the teachers and mouths and the principal's mouths and all of that. And
right.
I said, why don't we wait to summer break, And she didn't
Mm,
make it. So I regretted that for a very
yeah,
long time. I was like, oh, man, I should have just took him out of school. I
yeah.
should have just did it. And you don't think about stuff like that though. You just
Well,
don't think, you
well,
know.
here's the thing. Back in '97, my teacher, Mr. Richardson, who passed away last year, one thing I learned from him, he told me, he said, live every day as if it's your last. And when he told me that, I mean, that really stuck with me, resonated, and like, man, I mean, it just really opened up. I think that's what caused me to get more serious. What made me really start really, really getting into like doing pictures because I remember Christmas '97. I asked my mom, could she get me a Kodak camera for Christmas? Then I know I started taking pictures here and there, but I had that Kodak camera. So it started leading from one thing. I got that Kodak camera. Then I got that Sony video camera and I could take pictures with it. Then I got that Olympus like digital camera like Christmas '04. Like it was a big snowball effect. It's like one thing led to another, where I'm always doing pictures and videos all the time.
Mhm.
So, maybe there was a game
Yeah.
or something. But see, my mom had always, like I said, I need to do a video on that, explaining to people uh, why I do videos and pictures because of my mom with the Polaroid, I'm gonna make a video and explain. That's I didn't know I liked it till I saw her doing it. It's all because my mom was taking pictures all the time, with the Polaroid. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video
Mhm.
and I'm gonna show them the actual cameras. Well, I bought the same cameras that she got, and like the Super 8, and I'm gonna do a video and show these are the cameras that got me started, like even just loving pictures and video and shooting video. So show
Yeah, why don't you? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
yeah.
Idea.
It's just something I latched onto, because I know somebody on Oprah years ago asked Oprah, how do you know what you're supposed to do? And it made sense because Oprah said it's like whatever pulls you or you gravitate towards, that's kind of like your body, whatever is telling you this is what, I guess your body, whatever your senses, your gift or whatever, it pulls you to it, it draws you to it. And I guess it's just something that it draws me to it, because I
I
love it.
think it's what you're passionate about because uh lascivious things could draw you to it too. Some people are tied to whatever makes the soul feel good or lusting after things. So I
Yeah.
think it has to do with what you're passionate about myself.
Yeah.
Something that you'll do and don't have to get paid for. That
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah. That's
All
true.
right, sir. You have
All
a
right.
good night, ma'am. You too. Everybody have a good night.
All right. I appreciate it.
And
All right.
I'll catch you on the let me see, when is next Wednesday is before Christmas. You think you're gonna come on next Wednesday?
Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll try to keep you on the schedule and I'll let you know. I'll try to let you know if I'm gonna do a birthday stream or anything like that. If I do, It'll be on Friday, and it'll be. Mm, man, I don't want to say before I go out. It might be after I come back in. You
Mm-hmm.
know, cause
All
I'm gonna try to have fun, and I might cancel it if I'm having too much fun.
right. Yeah.
I already told my husband what I wanted. I said, okay, babe, I want to do this. And he said, okay. And I said, I'm gonna invite a couple people, and he's good. He's ready. I said,
Mhm.
okay. I even invited my son, and he was talking about it's gonna be a bunch of old people there. I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to deal with you. You just, I'm asking you for 2 hours around old folks and older folks, you
Yeah.
know, on that day, and I need you to be there, or don't talk to me no more. So we'll see what he does. I'll let you know.
All right.
All right. Have a good night. Okay. Be blessed.
Yeah, you too. Be safe. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Cheese forever.
That ain't right. All right, so I appreciate my mom coming on. Swishy, Miss Kim's Bling Bar, Zach coming on, Max Charles, Carter's Corner. Who else came on here? Dun, 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 I appreciate everyone coming on. So I'll catch y'all next Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Should be on time, hopefully. All right, till next time, next Wednesday. Peace out, everybody. Good night. Bye bye.